Ever since I moved into my new apartment here in Amman, Jordan, one of the things I was most excited about was creating the cutest little room for my 3-year-old daughter. A space that feels soft, warm, playful, and full of love. So in this video, me and my brother are taking on the full room makeover ourselves. From prepping the room, taping everything up, covering the furniture and floors, mixing the paint, and finally bringing it all to life with this beautiful light pink colour. I honestly can't wait to see how it turns out. But even more than that, I can't wait to see my daughter's reaction when she walks into her new room for the first time. Let's get started. The first thing I wanted to take care of was this window blind cover. It had been painted over several times from previous paint jobs, and you could clearly see all those layers building up over the years. It might seem like a small detail, but it's details like these that make a huge difference in the final result. Spending a few extra minutes fixing the little things always pays off in the end. With that done, it was time to tape around the window trim. We wanted to play it safe and make sure we ended up with the cleanest paint lines possible. Since this room is for my little princess, I wanted everything to look as neat and professional as I could make it. It's amazing how much a little patience during the preparation stage can improve the overall finish. One thing I really enjoyed throughout this project was having my brother by my side. We've always gotten along really well, and over the years we've built so many memories together. We also have way too many inside jokes that probably wouldn't make sense to anyone else. Most of the time while we were working, we weren't even talking about painting. We were laughing, teasing each other, bringing up old stories and making fun of random things. Before we knew it, another section of the room was already finished. I think that's one of the best parts about DIY projects like this. Yes, it's satisfying to see the final result, but the experience itself becomes just as memorable. Having someone with you makes a world of difference, but not just anyone. When it's someone you're genuinely close to, someone who understands your personality, shares your sense of humour, and enjoys the same moments, the work never really feels like work. You don't spend the whole day watching the clock or thinking about how much is left to do. Instead, you're just enjoying the process together, and somehow the hours fly by. Before you know it, you finished the job, created another great memory, and had a lot of fun along the way. As you can see, we started covering the entire floor with painter's tape and plastic sheets. This is probably one of the least exciting parts of the whole project, but it's definitely one of the most important. Since this room has wooden flooring, there was no way we were going to skip this step. Paint and wood simply don't mix very well. One accidental spill can leave a stain that's difficult to remove, and depending on the type of finish, you might even end up damaging the floor while trying to clean it. If you're painting a room with ceramic or porcelain tiles, you have a little more room for mistakes. Usually, if you catch the paint before it fully cures, a bit of water, a plastic scraper, and a little patience are enough to clean up most paint drops without leaving any marks. Wood, on the other hand, is much less forgiving. That's why we wanted to make sure every exposed area was protected before opening the paint bucket. Spending an extra 30 or 40 minutes preparing the room is much better than spending hours trying to repair an expensive floor afterward. One thing I've learned over the years is that preparation is probably 80% of a successful paint job. Most people think painting is all about rolling colour onto the wall, but in reality the quality of the final result is decided long before the first brush even touches the surface. Another piece of advice I'd definitely give anyone planning to paint a room is this: don't try to save money on painter's tape. It might seem like a small thing, but buying good quality tape makes a huge difference. It sticks properly, creates cleaner paint lines, removes easily when you're finished, and overall makes the entire experience much more enjoyable. Cheap tape is a completely different story. Sometimes it doesn't stick where you want it to, so the paint ends up bleeding underneath. Other times it tears into tiny pieces while you're applying it, forcing you to stop every few seconds just to fix it. And when you're working around windows, doors and corners, that gets frustrating very quickly. I've definitely learned that lesson the hard way. Spending a little extra on quality supplies often saves you both time and frustration. In the end, it's usually cheaper than having to redo parts of the job because the materials let you down. Projects like this remind me that the small details are what separate an average result from one you're genuinely proud of. Most people will only notice the beautiful pink walls when the room is finished, but they won't see the hours spent preparing, covering, taping and protecting everything beforehand. That's the part that makes the finished room look clean, professional and built to last.